This video is the first 2 weeks of Kratos' training, working on basic fundamentals around the house with the treats and the leash. So we focused on the treats first, where I could do different things like lure him and let me pet him and continue to charge the words yes and good. The difference between the word yes and good is yes means you're released from a command and you can move and come get the treat from me. Good means continue to do what you're doing and I'm going to bring a treat to you, a lot like room service, okay? Yes. And that's what we're doing in this video and the next one, just strictly charging those words.
Good. 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 Yes. Oh boy. Yes. Yes.
After those 2 words are charged and they're useful to help us train the dog and get their attention, the next thing we work on is the leash, okay? And the leash is a tool of direction. It's our main physical tool that streamlines touch towards the dog. So as Kratos goes one way, I go the opposite with the leash and turn on pressure for him to come into my direction. And when he comes in my direction, I release that pressure and I reward him for the attention. Okay, so first we started off with some basic leash, and then we tried to keep him on the bed by kind of puppeteering him on the bed continuously with just the leash and maybe a little bit of treats, but we focus on the leash here. So when he steps off, we pressure him right back. Anytime a dog makes a mistake, we course correct them towards the right choice by using the leash and using pressure. Using this pressure and release is kind of applicable to a lot of things in life and training. So when you feel the pressure of having an itch, you go to scratch it to release that pressure. When you feel the pressure of owing a bill, you go to pay it to release that pressure. So the leash is an annoyance in Kratos' brain. So I annoy him to get back on the bed, and he wants to get back on the bed, and he will escape that pressure, and we will release it. And over time, he will avoid that pressure altogether when we start adding our commands to the picture. When we say sit, he knows that means I'll turn on leash pressure straight up. What we're trying to convey is that the leash is a tool of direction to the dog, and it's quite literally shown if you kind of watch this. When you turn the leash pressure straight up, the dog goes into a sit. When you put that pressure down, the dog goes into a down. When you do straight line pressure towards you, the dog comes towards you and recalls, okay? So we kind of want to start teaching that there's rewards and there's pressure, and it creates this balance of getting a dog to listen and know the difference from right and wrong consequences.
Good. Good. Yes.
And with the sit, the pressure goes straight up. With the down, the pressure goes straight down. So we kind of use our foot, and if he's standing up, it's uncomfortable, and he realizes if I go down, that pressure is going to shut off, and I'm going to be able to release it. We can reward him in position for doing goods.
Yes. Yes. Good job. Yes. Good job, buddy. Down. Yes.